Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a couple hours since I last saw you. Been checking some dog proofs we put in yesterday evening. No activity. Saw one raccoon moving around on the line. We got out so early today. The guy almost should go back by his traps because we may get one in there before the daylight comes up. But I'm coming back here to check a coyote trap or two. And it's part of the walking line, so I've been seeing lots of raccoon tracks, so I went ahead and brought a dog proof with me. One of the problems with mixed lines is scent control, especially raccoons and coyotes. If you use fish oils and the like, there's a high likelihood you're going to get some cross-contamination, especially if you don't have a couple spare pair of gloves that are very visibly different from one another. Getting ready to do a gnarly creek crossing here. And this is where we're going to leave the dog proof to set on our way back. Anybody that hunts with me knows right where I am by, I don't know, that rope. That rope goes down there to this slick ass creek. So you might get to see me fall on camera because it's frozen. Man down. So what I recommend doing is having a pair of gloves that's kind of middle of the road. You wouldn't want to set your best coyote trap with, and you wouldn't want to touch your snare necessarily, but if it's rubberized, you can rinse it off or rub it in some cedar, and that's helpful. And then I usually have a pair of leather gloves in my back pocket. Hold on, let me set this down. That's just completely contaminated. Yeah, that's all. Completely contaminated with baits and lure smells. Sorry guys, I'm in a honey locust patch and I really don't want to get one of those on my foot. And then you got to have some that's your holy grail, that you don't touch them if your hands are nasty, that you treat them like you was gonna do surgery, or you can wear rubber gloves. I used to get a few rubber gloves for free and I would wear them, but once I had to start purchasing them, that shit adds up quick, especially if you're going to do some skinning with them too. I mean, you can go through 200 pair relatively quickly, especially with coffee breaks while you're skinning, or people showing up or the phone ringing. But I just thought I'd check in with you, give you a little video while I'm walking the line. This is what trapping really looks like. Anytime you see a trapping video in the daylight, that shit's fleeting. If you wait to check your traps in my area till daylight, I can guarantee every year you will have gear and animals reappropriated from you for sleeping in. And I learned that lesson a long time ago. Now I'm kind of on the other extreme probably, where I'm out here so early I'm probably scaring some wildlife out. But you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. If the animal's in the trap up to his ankle, he ain't going nowhere. That's all that we know. So we'll keep you posted.